Thank you, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Deputy Prime Ministers, the Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Ministers and Assistant Ministers, Members of Parliament, and the people of Fiji, of course, who may be listening to this broadcast through LSE, live streaming or on radio. Mulvinaka, and a very good morning to you all. Honorable Speaker, I rise today to inform this August House of a significant milestone in Fiji's national development agenda. The official launch of the Fiji's National Digital Strategy 2025 to 2030, which took place on the 3rd of April 2025. Honorable Speaker, this strategy is a pivotal step in our journey to build a digitally empowered society and a modern economy. For too long, the vast potential of technology has remained partially tapped, one that was not fully embraced. This is no longer the case. This first ever national digital strategy demonstrates this government's commitment and is our national compass in charting a course forward towards improving service delivery, driving inclusive growth, and to ensure that all Fijians can participate in and thrive. Honorable Speaker, globally we see the rapid adoption of digital technologies, as we all know. We see the number of internet users that have surged from 1 billion in 2005 to 5.5 billion last year. Today, the global digital economy is growing faster than the global GDP, expected to reach $16.5 trillion by 2028. By some estimates, it shows that over the next 10 years, Honorable Speaker, more than 2/3 of new value creation will come from digitally enabled platforms. We are also witnessing transformative opportunities in Fiji. The Google subsea cable investment, for instance, is expected to create over 3,600 jobs across various sectors and contribute about $250 million to Fiji's GDP by 2030. These are not just numbers, Honorable Speaker. They represent real opportunities for our people, especially our youth, our communities, and business. The approval of Starlink is transforming communication and access to commerce in our rural isolated communities. Honorable Speaker, Fiji's digital economy is already showing commendable growth. According to the ITU's ICT Development Index, Fiji remains one of the most developed economies in the Pacific Island region in terms of ICT infrastructure, with a global ranking of 107th out of 176 nations. Fiji has made significant progress in e-government development, where it has climbed from 93 out of 193 nations, a jump of 4 places from the last assessment in 2022. However, Honorable Speaker, just being good enough is not our end goal. We are working tirelessly on all fronts to ensure that digital access is universal, secure, meaningful, and truly transformative for every Fijian. Honorable Speaker, the strategy, which I have presented a copy of to all members of Parliament here today, is actually a very ambitious and bold vision and plan, Honorable Speaker. By 2030, 80% of all government services will be accessible online. 10% of Fiji's real GDP will be derived from contributions from the ICT sector. Digital inclusion rates will reach 80% across all demographics. The creation of over 40,000 jobs in ICT will occur over various sectors. We will achieve 50% 5G coverage. We will roll out and adopt a national ID, and establish a mature cybersecurity profile for Fiji. And of course, promote gender parity and inclusivity across all digital initiatives. These goals are not just ambitions on paper. They are carefully aligned with the broader development goals, including the National Development Plan of 2025 to 2029 and Vision 2050, reinforcing our aspirations for a prosperous, technologically advanced, and inclusive society. The development of the National Digital Strategy 2025 to 2030 was the outcome of an inclusive and consultative multi-stakeholder process, including government ministries, agencies, the private sector, civil society organizations, NGOs, academia, and our development partners. This collaborative approach has ensured that the strategy is not only technically sound, but also is reflective of the aspirations, challenges, and opportunities unique to our beloved country. This national digital strategy rests on 5 powerful pillars, each strategically crafted to maximize the benefits of digital transformation while addressing our own unique national context. The first pillar, Honourable Speaker, is digital infrastructure and cyber resilience. As more Fijians embrace the online world, a resilient and robust digital infrastructure underpinned by strong safeguards against emerging cybersecurity threats is key. The strategy places a strong emphasis on cybersecurity and resilience, and on bolstering cybersecurity postures and diplomacy, and contributing to regional and global frameworks to promote secure and trusted digital environments. Fiji has completed our second national cybersecurity maturity model assessment, which highlighted our strengths and areas we need to work on. We are currently developing our national cybersecurity strategy. We are also operationalizing the National Computer Emergency Response Team, which will be our first responders during national cyber threats. Honourable Speaker, further to us becoming party to the Budapest Convention earlier last year, the Cabinet has endorsed the signing of the second additional protocol to the Budapest Convention and the United Nations Convention Against Cybercrime. These international instruments will enhance our criminal justice capabilities. It widens our cooperation network to the full UN 193 members who are planning to ratify this convention. In parallel, we are progressing the development of a national data protection policy which will lay the foundation for a future legal and regulatory framework to safeguard personal data. The second pillar, Honourable Speaker, is data inclusion and empowerment. The digital transformation must be inclusive by design. It is not enough to build infrastructure or launch platforms. We must also ensure that all Fijians have the opportunity and means and capacity to participate meaningfully in the digital economy. This means expanding digital access to digital tools, ensuring affordable connectivity, and prioritizing investments in digital literacy. The strategy outlines targeted programs to reach women, rural communities, persons with disabilities, and the underserved groups, ensuring no one is left behind in the digital transition. On March 25, Fiji joined the international community celebrating the United Nations Year of Cooperatives. This has reaffirmed our commitment to strengthening cooperatives as a vital agent for sustainable and inclusive development. By integrating cooperatives into our digital ecosystem, we empower local communities to innovate, access markets, and thrive in an ever-connected world. The third pillar, Honourable Speaker, is innovation-led growth. To remain competitive in a fast-changing global economy, Fiji must foster a vibrant ecosystem of innovation and entrepreneurship. The pillar focuses on supporting MSMEs in their digital transformation journey, and creating an environment where ideas and technologies can flourish. We recognize the role of emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and Internet of Things, which is shaping global value chains. The strategy aims to ensure that Fijian businesses are not left behind, but instead equipped to harness these innovations for growth, diversification, and job creation. Our recently launched national e-commerce strategy provides a tailored roadmap for unlocking the potential of digital trade. In parallel, we are also developing an MSME strategy, which is obviously going to support the MSME sector. Fourth Honorable Speaker is smart governance and digital public services. Mr. Honorable Speaker, an effective government must be responsive, transparent, and citizen and business-centric. Through this pillar, we are seeking to digitally transform how government operates, improving service delivery, reducing bureaucracy, and enabling greater accountability and transparency. Honorable Speaker, if we get this right, we will transform how business is done in Fiji. Key digital initiatives already underway include Business Now Fiji, which has streamlined business registration across 16 government agencies. In September 2024, Phase 1, starting a business system, was launched. We are now working on Phase 2, building permits and approval systems, which designs an online platform to streamline the building permit approval process by automating the various stages, reducing paperwork, and enhancing coordination between government agencies. Honorable Speaker, another cornerstone of this pillar is the National ID Program. This will enable the development of a secure national digital identity system. This builds on our e-profile functionality and will serve as a foundational layer for enabling diverse e-services, improving tailored services, and reducing fraud, while ensuring that privacy and the rights of individuals are fully protected. The implementation of the National ID Program has been endorsed through Cabinet, marking a significant step towards Fiji's digital transformation journey. Honorable Speaker, to ensure a strategic and coordinated approach in public services, in the coming months, we will embark on a whole-of-government service mapping exercise. This stocktake will assess the existing services across government ministries, identify the ones in need of digital transformation, which is pretty much the whole lot of us, and highlight opportunities for integration and process re-engineering. The findings from this exercise will inform the development of a digital government strategy and roadmap, guiding the phased digitization of key public services to ensure impact, efficiency, and inclusion. And the fifth pillar, Honorable Speaker, is sustainable development and global cooperation. Honorable Speaker, digital transformation is not only a national imperative, it is a global one. With 17% of the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, currently on track to be achieved by 2030, the role of digital innovation in accelerating sustainable development cannot be overstated. We will continue as well to engage strategically with development partners, regional institutions, and global platforms to align to our digital efforts and our broader goals of environmental sustainability, social equity, economic resilience. In doing so, Fiji will position itself as a beneficiary of the global digital transformation, but will also become an active contributor and leader in shaping the digital future of the Pacific and beyond. Honorable Speaker, at this juncture, I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to the International Telecommunications Union, which provided invaluable technical support and strategic guidance from the early stage of the diagnostic work, including stakeholder engagements and the finalization of the strategy. This strategy reflects a shared vision a whole-of-country approach that recognizes the critical role of each sector that each sector plays in driving digital transformation. This is not just a government document. It is a national roadmap, co-created with and for the people of Fiji. And through this shared ownership, Honorable Speaker, we are confident that its implementation will enjoy broad-based impact and support. A strategy, Honorable Speaker, no matter how well-worded and well-intentioned, is only impactful as its implementation. That is why the digital strategy is accompanied by clear implementation plans, an actual robust governance framework, and monitoring and evaluation framework, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I therefore would like to call on this House to take ownership of this shared vision. As government's commitment to working in unity with everyone, we have, as I said, distributed a copy of the National Digital Strategy to every member of this august House. Let us all work collaboratively across sectors to realize the full potential of digital transformation for Fiji. Your support, leadership, and engagement in this House will be fundamental or pivotal in delivering meaningful outcomes for our people. Honorable Speaker, I thought I'd finish with a story. Honorable Speaker, recently I went to Rotuma, where we launched the Smart Islands program. We saw, Honorable Speaker, on Rotuma, the potential of what digital transformation can unleash. We've launched a smart classroom in the Rotuma High School, Honorable Speaker. And at that smart classroom, 171 young, bright minds are gaining access to cutting-edge digital tools, breaking down geographical barriers to education, and it will offer community Wi-Fi for hotspots for training as well. I was honored to be there with the ITU Regional Director, Ms. Atsuko Okuda, in Rotuma, underscoring the strength of our relationship with ITU. Honorable Speaker, this program plans to roll out a program dedicated to 84 young girls in Rotuma to bridge the gender digital divide and build a future ICT workforce. Honorable Speaker, it plans to roll out dedicated community-wide services and also look at other areas of digitization beyond education, particularly the health sector. Honorable Speaker, my discussions with ITU have been clear. The meaningful last mile of connectivity and securing access to e-services are key priorities for the government of Fiji. This is not an isolated project, and we hope to roll this out to the remote islands around Fiji as well. Honorable Speaker, in conclusion, as I was talking to the students in Rotuma, 181 students of Rotuma High School, I mentioned to them, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. Honorable Speaker, to realize the potential as a nation where digital technology unlocks new opportunities, reduces inequality, and drives sustainable growth, our preparedness has been demonstrated through this national digital strategy. I look forward to working with you all in realizing the revision in this document. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.